I read my Bible, even when it's not on Sunday. And you know what? I pray every day. And when I'm in rush hour traffic, I say, oh God. See, I have found out in my life that when I'm around something, it rubs off on me. I can't hang around people if they don't influence me and I don't influence them. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
I can't fill myself up 6 out of 7 days with junk. Is this too hard?
No.
Come on, Pastor.
I can't watch 8 hours of television a day.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I can't watch the 6 and the 10 o'clock gag and puke news.
That's right.
I'm not against the news. I watch the news. I want to know what's going on. Did y'all hear last week that Whitney Houston's daughter? Same thing that happened to her mother. She was found the same way, dude. What's up with that? I tell you what's up with that. John 10:10. The thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus said, I've come to give you life. But how are you going to have that life if you're spending most of your time with the world? Come on now. My brother used to say it like this. He said, you can't snack on the things of God and feast on the things of the world and expect you're going to be different. You better be feasting on the things of God. You better be snacking on the things that are okay to snack on. Some things you shouldn't snack on at all. But it's okay. It's okay to, to go to a basketball game or a football game or enjoy sports or whatever it is that you like to do, golf. But if that's all you do 24/7 and you wonder why you ain't an effective witness, come on.
Yes. Amen.
Woo.
Come on, teacher.
God has given us an advantage.
Yes, He has.
But church, a lot of times the devil has the advantage because of our lives.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want the devil to have an advantage over me because I was too lazy to get up and pray and seek His face and spend time in His presence. I don't want the devil to have the advantage over me because let me tell you something. If you don't spend time with him, you better believe the devil's going to spend time with you. And you're going to have an advantage, but it's going to be a disadvantage. But I promise you, if you'll get up, like David said, early will I rise and seek your face. He said, Lord, my heart is fixed on you. Your word is a lamp to my feet. It's a light to my pathway. The word is important. Church is important.
Thank you, Lord.
Preacher, just come to church? Is that all you got to do? No, come on, man. Churches are filled across this Sunday with people that don't give a flip about God. This is something I always did. You're supposed to go to church on Sunday. But let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that didn't come to church because church wasn't important. God said, I honor those that honor me. I'm a rewarder of those that diligently seek me. That's what that whole song was about. I got up early this morning to seek your face. You know where that song came from? It came out of His presence, David. It just came out of my spirit from just how I felt. And God, the Holy Spirit just took it and made a song out of it. I got up early this morning to seek His face. Just to hang out with the Master in this holy place. I go to bed each evening. See, I got a plan before I get up in the morning, early. I don't wait till the alarm clock goes off and say, should I get up and pray? Do I really feel like praying right now? I got a plan that night. I go to bed each evening with anticipation, serving you, oh God, in every situation. Because I love to worship you. I live to give you praise. And the last part it says, you can do what you want to with me, Jesus. I give you full control. See, that's a problem, church. The reason why the devil's got a disadvantage over you or over me is because we haven't made God the king, the owner, the boss. You see, when He's the boss, He got full control. You know what? God can say, hey, son. I go, yes, sir. Hey, I want you to do this. Done. Son, I want you to go stand in the corner. How long can we stand there, Lord? I'll do it. Woo. Hey, I want you to stand on your head and speak nickels. I'll do that. Whatever you want me to do, God. Whatever you want me to do. You got full control. Is that what that means? Am I misunderstanding what the word full control means? It means that God can say whatever and I'll do it. Church, God's looking for men and women that will say, God, you tell me what to do and I'll do it. You got full control. But the problem is, you've had a disadvantage over your life because the devil's had control. Come on, church.
Come on. Come on, Pastor.
I'm talking about being an effective witness. See, there's a lot of witnesses out there, but they're not effective. In fact, they're damaging, some of them. Listen, I told you before I was a Christian, there was people that witnessed to me about the God, and they did it in such a way that I said, you keep that. You're trying to tell me that your life is better than my life? Man, I got the drugs, I got the rock and roll, I got the excitement, I got the friends, I got the music. Well, come on, Brother Gibson, you can be just like me. I don't want to be like you. But you show me somebody that's been with the Master.
Come on now.
You show me somebody that's been in His presence. I'll guarantee you want to be with that person. That's going to be one of the most exciting people. Even in a spa, in a sauna. I walked in there and she was talking about this and she was talking about that, and I was listening to every word she said. And I wanted to get up and say, preach on, sister. And I said, oh, she doesn't know me yet. But later on we met. And I said, listen, I know you're a Christian. You ain't going to tell me that. But I said, you're a preacher too, aren't you? And she said, yeah. I said, would you come and preach at my church? You know what's funny about that? I've never asked anybody to do that I don't know. Never. But there again, I don't go by what I do, Pearline. I'm not the boss of this church. He is. And the Master told me, get her to come and preach. And listen, you talk about anticipation, Karen? I'm in anticipation on February 22nd when Pearline comes and brings forth the Word of God.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you, my Lord.
David, come up here. I want to close. Y'all, just remain seated just for a moment. David asked me about 2 or 3 weeks ago if I'd be the new keyboard player for his group. And it just really I almost thought he was kidding me because I thought, I've never had nobody ever asked me to be a keyboard player. I said, listen, I've heard his group. His group is A1. And I am not the caliber of his group. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm certainly not the caliber of Gary. 4 days ago, David called me. I called him. He returned my phone call. Hey, Mike, would you take a little bit, please? Thank you, buddy. And he goes, Pastor, he said, I'm sorry to get back with you so late. He said, but I've been at the hospital. Gary, their keyboard player, had cancer.
Wasn't cancer.
Wasn't cancer, I'm sorry.
His liver and kidneys just shut down.
Liver and kidneys had shut down. And he was, he wasn't a spring chicken. He was like, what, 72?
He's 58.
58. Who am I thinking of 72? He was younger than me. Maybe it's because you said because of the sickness he looked older. Anyway, David said something to me 4 days ago that just went to bed thinking about it. I got up the next morning thinking about it. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I said, well, David, how is Gary? Because I don't know Gary, but I've been praying for Gary. He said, the doc said he's got 3 days to live. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This was on Wednesday night. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Guess what? Gary got promoted on Saturday. Can you just share just a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, Gary was just an awesome guy. I met him through a friend to come play keyboards with us, and we hit it off immediately. Just
How long was he with Seven Day?
a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah, and the only person I ever met that could play the keyboard and the saxophone at the same time. Unbelievable. I mean, it was, and to understand how cool that is the saxophone and the keyboard aren't keyed the same. They're not tuned the same. They're half step off. So
Not to mention
you're playing two separate keys at the same time.
Not to mention the hand work.
And so he was just talented guy. He toured all over the world back in the 70s and 80s with Christian contemporary bands, but just, nicest guy you'll ever meet. Give you the shirt off your back. Anything you need. Just a great heart, and he went on to be with the Lord, and we're gonna miss him.
What did he say? You told me that when you saw him for that last time, you said that as much as he could talk, he was in great spirits because he knew where he was going.
Yeah, he said, yeah, if God has His way, I'm gonna be. How did he word
I'm
it?
gonna be playing in the heavenly
He said, I'm gonna be playing with God here in a couple of days.
Yes.
Something like that. And it was just, it was really cool. So his attitude was good.
Isn't that beautiful? I called David this morning, or actually I talked to David after he got here, after we finished rehearsing. David was getting him a cup of coffee over here. And I was trying to encourage David. He goes, oh, Bruce, he says, I'm okay. He says, I know where Gary's at. See, the Bible says we got it backwards. The Bible says you are to mourn when a baby's born and rejoice when a saint dies.
That's right.
Well, listen to this. So he tells me that on Thursday night. David, won't you go ahead and let me guitar, if you would, please? I'm close. Don't stand. Now listen to me, church. Just give me a few more minutes, and we'll be done. The next day, my dentist assistant had told me, she'd heard me talk about the once-a-month church. She said, could you give me some information on that? And I said, well, I got some stuff printed up. As soon as I get it, I'll bring it by. She said, my mother-in-law was very interested in helping the hurting, helping the lost. I said, I'd be glad to. So I went in there, Beverly, and took her a couple of cards of the once-a-month church. And she goes, oh, wow. She goes, we were just talking about. And I said, what were y'all talking about? She said, well, one of my relatives, we just had his memorial service. I said, what happened? She said, well, he's a pastor, or he was a pastor in Glen Rose, Texas. Now listen to this, church. He got up last Sunday night, a week from today, last Sunday night, to preach, fell over dead with a heart attack. I said, how old was he? She said, 61. In case you don't know, that's how old I am. This guy was 58. What's your point, preacher? Glad you asked. Here's my point. Do we really have a lot of time to be messing around?
No.
Do you guys have extra time I don't know about? Well, that doesn't apply to me, preacher. I'm young. Really? What she said about the 61-year-old, she said, I said, was he like in bad health? She said, he ran marathons. He had no health issues. He was in perfect, for a 61-year-old, he was in perfect shape. He just got up to preach one night, Patsy. Hey, what a way to go. Pearlie, wouldn't that be so awesome? Just you get up to preach and you got a great word. Your heart's right with God. You've been living for God. You've been doing things for God. You're ready to meet God. And you die. How cool is that? You die here, you wake up in glory. Jesus is going, come on in, son. Thy good and faithful servant. I got a reward for you. Come on. I go. And so anyway, church, turn with me. Jesus? Peter? Peter? How about you?
Yeah.
Apostle Paul? Are you serious? How cool would that be? But you know what's funny? Even some of your body language right now, you're looking at me like, hey, that's, Can I tell you that none of us are getting out of here alive?
That's right.
Amen.
Come on.
Well, what about the rapture? Preacher, I'm going to get real spiritual right now. What about the rapture? Hey, I take the rapture right now. How about you?
Oh, yeah. Hallelujah.
Yay.
Thank you, Father.
Ready. Thank you, Jesus.
Did you hear about this? Ready.
Yeah.
Hey, you better be able to say you're ready if you want the rapture. Listen, if you're not ready for the rapture, you need to say, hold on.
I'm ready. I'm ready too.
Thank you, Jesus.
Esther,
Hallelujah.
turn this guy. Stevie, turn this guy.
I'm all right.
All right, play something there. I'm closing. Please stay. You're anointed music, anointed musician. Church, I want every head to bow right now. Would you do that in reverence to the Lord? Listen, this is not a little message that I wrote up. This is a word from the Lord. This is a word from the Lord. If the Lord could write a letter right now, he'd say, I miss you.